Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Dislyte video. In this video we're not going to be talking about anything negative, we're only going to be talking positive things. And we are going to be talking about one of the units in the game that is pretty awesome, to be honest. A very solid unit who, admittedly, when I seen her details I slept on a little bit. Don't get me wrong, she's extremely hard to pull, but if you are lucky enough to pull this unit, then you should definitely look to put some investment into her and use her. Who am I talking about? I am talking about a shimmer unit, unfortunately, and this time I'm going to be talking about the one and only Laura. Now, with me guys, I don't really want to make videos talking about units that I don't have, so I waited until I had Laura, had a chance to use her before putting this video out, and this is why it's maybe coming later than some other people on YouTube, but I've got the benefit of using her now, so to me it's better to showcase a unit that way than just simply to talk about facts from a set of patch notes. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But let's go ahead and we will talk about Laura. Now, I really like Laura because she is basically a shield goddess. She is allowing your team to stay in the fight a lot longer. And if you partner her up with some other units, she can be devastating. The one thing I'll say about Laura is she doesn't do a lot of damage by herself, but that isn't actually her role within the game. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead, we'll look at her skills, then we'll go and we'll take her into a level and I'll try and visually demonstrate what I'm talking about. So we'll start off by looking at her first skill, which is called, her third skill, which is the first one we're going to look at. It's called Iron Wall. Grants all allies shield for 2 turns, which resists damage equal to 25% of their max HP, and crit resistance for 2 turns. If the target already has a shield, increases shield strength by 25%. Okay, so crit resistance is 30%, and she's also got the shield being added. This is very good because it is also a shield that has crit resistance. Sorry, a shield that has damage resistance. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, especially if you're running her with other units. So if you're running her with someone like Clara, who is already going to give you a shield if you've got full HP, she just tops up on top of that, and for a couple of turns your characters are extremely tanky, So if you're playing the game on manual, you can obviously manage that if you're doing harder content to make sure you're staying alive, you know. This is the thing, some characters when you use them on auto don't look as impressive as when you do them manually, but for harder content you're obviously going to do it manually, and this is when Laura can actually really start to come in clutch for you. But we'll move on and we'll look at our passive, okay? So our passive, after each ally takes an action, Neef grants a shield for 1 turn, and shield absorbs damage equal to 77% of her max HP. When an ally's shield is destroyed or dispelled, she has a 30% chance of counter-attacking the attacker, can be triggered once per turn. So this start here is the reason why I'm kind of trying my best to go all in on HP. I'm trying to really build up her HP because that is scaled from her HP. Now, you see this when we do the level, but this is literally every single turn your character takes. Like, even if it's just a level 1, they'll go out, they'll take an attack, and you'll see them gaining a little bit of shield, okay? And if that shield breaks, like I said, she will dive out and she will do a single target damage. Now this one can be useful because the skill she uses has silence on it, which we're going to talk about just now. So our basic skill is called shield attack. Deals damage to an enemy equal to 20% of attack plus 4% of max HP with a 50% chance of inflicting silence for 1 turn. Now obviously that can be increased up to 70% through leveling, but she's very good for diving out, stopping people from doing their big attacks, you know. But don't expect a lot from her with regards to damage. Okay, that is one thing you'll come to notice when we go into a stage in a minute. She's not putting out a lot of damage, okay? But she is absolutely clutch for making sure that people stay alive. So what I'll do is I'll really quickly do one practice stage. We'll do it on the final stage of Purgatory. We'll jump into here. To be honest, I want to show you it with Clara so that I can show you how much your shields get topped up. So we'll go in here just now. Hopefully this isn't on auto. It's not on auto. Great. So I'm not going to do any big kills yet because I don't want to take anybody out. Right, so we're going to use her level 3. Okay, now as you can see, everyone has got a shield just now from adamantium armor. She will top that shield up, and you're also going to see that they will not take a lot of damage, okay, because they're going to have that crit resistance, okay. So do this here, iron wall, shields jump all the way up. Do this as well, that'll bump up the shields even more. So in a team like the one I'm using just now, she's absolutely clutch. Now, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this because she already has a big shield, but when Gabrielle takes a turn here, you should see a little bit more shield being added. You probably didn't see it, but it does add a bit of shield when you take your turn, okay? It's very small. We'll need to wait until after they lose this big shield till you can actually notice it a lot more. So what we'll do is we'll do this, bum 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 bum, we'll do this. Now, if we can inflict silence here, that's pretty good, so we'll use a character who's full. There you go, she landed silence, so he can now only do basic attacks. Now, if you're facing a more difficult enemy, that's obviously going to come in absolute clutch for you, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll try and, I think it's the next turn they lose their shield, so we'll just try not to kill everyone. We'll do that for you. Give you a bit of this. Ba-ba-bum. Thank you. We will. Can we silence you? No, we didn't silence her. It's him, that's fine. Okay, people are now losing their shields, but you will see that they've all got a small bit of shield remaining. So if you look at Clara, if you look at Gabrielle, if you look at Laura, she's still got a little bit of shield left. That's because she took her turn, and Laura's passive will always give you that little bit of shield. So if I use Li Ling here, as you can see, he's only got what, 1 turn left on his shield? No, he's still got 2 turns left on his shield. Right, hang on. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Right, so Li Ling, don't lose your shield yet. It's weird, don't know why I didn't lose your shield. But there you go, Chloe. She lost her shield there, but you can see that she still keeps a shield for 1 turn, and that's her active shield from taking her turn and taking her actions, right? So go here. I'm hoping the enemy can break one of these guys' shields. So the best example here is Clara. Clara right now, you can see she's got no shield at all. She takes this turn. Bang, she's got a bit of a shield. That is coming simply from Laura's passive. So these guys staying in the team with Laura are going to keep them active. They're going to keep them ticking along. And it's just going to keep you with a little bit of protection that can make the big difference if you are facing a difficult team. And again, when you get someone like Clara, Laura's kept you at full health. When you pop Clara, that's you're rocking again, full health, full shields. Absolutely no danger at all from taking any damage off the enemy. I personally feel like Laura is absolutely amazing, and she's absolutely amazing. And if you happen to summon her, do not be disappointed, be happy, be very happy, because you've probably pulled one of the best shimmer units from the shimmer pool. But anyway guys, that's it. I'm not going to bore you by going through this entire stage because it's pretty much just going to be the same thing you see over and over. Laura's going to be keeping everyone alive, everyone's going to be going out, doing some damage, keeping themselves in the game and absolutely annihilating the enemy. So to pair it up with the right person, she works very well with the likes of Nicole, she can work very well with Ollie, stuff like that. Very good units. She will just help you sustain and keep your team ticking over. Again, you're going to need to have some damage behind her because she's not going to put out the numbers by herself. Anyway guys, I've been Hayzink, thanks for watching this one, and I'll catch you on the next Dislyte video. Peace out. See you later. Bye.